Get all these 9,000 freaking spider webs off of here. All right. Welcome back to Armstrong Acres. This week, we are going to clear some acres. I just have to figure out how to run this thing. Just a couple levers. This week, the plan is supposed to be to get this tire on the tractor fixed and then fire this tractor up for the first time. So that's the first time I've fired it up. It obviously runs, but fire it up and actually go clear the field in true fashion of how things go. We haven't had rain, really any significant rain for months, and now the weekend that I'm supposed to do this, it has been raining the whole time. So I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to actually clear the field. We'll see. But at the very least, I can go ahead and get this tire taken off, run it into town. They're probably going to have to replace it. I was hoping maybe they'd throw a tube in it, but it is so dry rotted. And while I'm in there, I can get the tires on the Jimmy rotated. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this off. I have no idea what size lugs this thing has. Oh, well, wasn't that lucky? Very first try. Ooh, we're gonna get a better bite on that. Okay. I've got my jack stands too, which I also don't know that they're long enough for this. Nope. Now I can get one under that. Should at least keep it from hitting the ground if it comes off. Not the best. Yeah, this tire is shot. That is one big nasty honking spider on there. If anybody knows me, knows how much I love spiders. That was not so bad. Fingers crossed this process continues to not suck. My God, the amount of spiders on this thing. It's wonderful. Kill you. Kill you. Ah, that was a big nasty one. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, time to go to the store. All right, I'm back from spending $500 at the tire store because I had to get a new tire for the tractor, get the tires on this rotated, and then Charlotte's Durango wouldn't pass inspection until I replaced the two back tires on that thing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jack it up a little more. Let's hope she doesn't fall.
Or just the front tires were done.
Yep. One, two, trace.
Cuatro? Or no cuatro yet?
Catra.
Cinco?
Yeah, you were right. I switched to French. All right, come here.
Okay.
All right, you keep your feet clear.
Away from it?
Away from the tire, in case it would fall.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna hold it because this thing has a lot of torque. Go ahead. Stop. Okay. Now you always want to go opposite. Again. Yep. Give that one
One more?
2 quick shots. Okay.
Or across from it.
That's right.
One more?
Yep. That's good. Now we can let this thing down. Well, I gotta pull my jack stand out. Grab that black handle, turn it to the left.
Do that.
There you go. Not so bad.
We're done already.
We gotta look at these other 3 tires real quick. I've never driven this thing. Let's figure it out. All right, so one very nice thing was Doug left me a book for that tractor. Hopefully, that'll save me a little bit of time. As soon as I figure out which key opens the door. That's the one. because I have never run that tractor. I know nothing about that tractor. John Deere Operator's Manual and Technical Manual and Operator's Manual and Operator's Manual, Parts Catalog, Shop Manual. Honestly, that's a good thing to have. Not that I've ever been good at keeping track of stuff, but Operator's Manual, Rotary Cutter. Okay, so that's for the brush hog attachment that's on there, which is what I'll need to clear the field.
Okay. Sure. That's the one, go, sir.
Okay, I always say I can drive anything. I always tell people that. I've driven enough equipment, trucks, fire engines, military equipment, Bradleys, all kinds of crap. Skid loaders, I've driven a million things. So I say I can drive anything because I can figure it out. I used to drive tractors a fair amount when I was working on the farm as a kid, but it's been 20 plus years since I've driven a tractor probably. So we're gonna tinker and hope I don't drive through the side of the barn. We're gonna get hung up on the very first step of putting the key in. Well, this has to be the right key for this thing. Surely. I guess it could be this little one, but... Well, I don't know if the battery's dead, but I'm gonna say yes. Because we got nothing. Well, that was anticlimactic and more work that I wasn't really intending on doing right now. Well, I was lucky. I took the cover off to find where the battery was, and in doing so, I saw that Doug had just disconnected the negative terminal when he parked it. So now I just gotta figure out... So those are my lights. One click is turn signal. Okay. Let's try this again.
Not working?
Well, I'm gonna have to pull this cover off. She's on the 4 bolts.
Okay.
Slide the shifters out. And then I should be able to tell if it's the input shaft. Okay, so as you saw at the beginning of the video, I got this tractor up and running, got the tire fixed, started clearing the field, moved up here to this top piece. This is a smaller section of land that's entirely surrounded by trees. You have to kind of take a path up through. My hope was to get all of the clearing done last weekend, and the plan was that this would actually be an easy video for me. However, in typical fashion, I'd love to complain and just say it's my life, but I mean, this happens to everybody, and it happens a lot when you have a farm and equipment. And I got up here and this thing broke. It will go into gear, but it will no longer move. So my first thought was the clutch, because I was having issues with the clutch while I was clearing. However, talking to a friend of mine at work, he said it's quite possible that it's the input shaft, which means that this thing will have to be split. They have to split the tractor, pull the front end off in order to get in there and fix it. Normally I fix all my own equipment. I don't really take my stuff anywhere. I just figure it out. Unfortunately right now, I don't have time. I have too many other projects. I don't have time to mess with this. However, I found a guy that's willing to fix this thing for me, but he needs me to get it out of the field. If it was down in the lower part, I would just hold the clutch, hook it to the truck, tow it to the side of the road, ask him to come with his trailer. But because it's up here, I need to get it down. But before I even do that, I'd like to take this cover off between my legs to see if I can determine if it is the input shaft. If it is, that same friend that told me that also says he probably has a spare input shaft that I could have, which would be awesome and save me a small fortune. But we're gonna have to get this thing off first and see if that is in fact the case. The gentleman I bought the farm from said the tractor ran great. I've seen him clearing the field with it, so I don't think that this is any kind of a he screwed me over kind of thing. I think it's just things happen. This is an older tractor. It's 40 some years old. Things happen. It would have been really awesome if I could have gotten most of the clearing done before this happened, because this is the last clearing for the end of the year, so I could have parked this in the barn and taken all winter to fix it myself, which would have saved me even more money. And I would have learned a little bit more about this tractor, which is always good. It's part of why I like to fix things. The more things I learn to fix, the easier it is for me to take care of everything around here. One of the things that sucks as far as the channel goes is I had been filming the process of clearing the field and the camera died, so I got zero footage of the breakdown of me sitting here tinkering with it, trying to figure it out. Now, for my mental sanity, it worked out very well that there wasn't a camera filming. But for your entertainment value of watching me lose my mind, not so great. Now that I've got the tractor sorted out enough, at least I know who's coming to get it, and hopefully he's going to come get it tomorrow. What we're going to do in the meantime, so that at least the property is a little more protected, as we were out clearing, I noticed that there's been people riding four-wheelers and side-by-sides all through our property, and I know that there are people hunting our wooded property up the road. So we're going to go ahead and post all of that to keep people off of it. Nobody's hunting it. This is my land to hunt. I like to hunt, and I want to try to get a couple of deer this year. So, all that having been said, I went and picked up all these posted signs, looked up the regulations on it. So I'm going to rip this piece of plywood that's under my feet into 12 sections, about the size of one of these. We'll nail those to stakes that I bought, and then we will nail these signs to the plywood and go post them around the properties. As well as here in the state of Pennsylvania, you can also mark trees with a purple paint, and then once that's on the trees, that is as good at legally posting your property as one of these signs, and it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier on the woods. I think it's about time to start drinking.
See my new shirt?
A real man. What is that? Will. Oh, we'll chase after you. Very nice.
Are you filming?
Yes, I am.
I've magically exited one video and I'm entering another.
It's an amazing magic trick you have.
Can I scooch by you real quick and just set these in here? I'm teleporting from one week to the next.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah.
I could have made steaks, but for being honest, I didn't want to. Not so bad. That's one.
Here we are, putting signs. Stay off our property.
Oh, we got a road sign.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Here, hold it.
Yeah, it's been laying there for a while.
But there's not even a pole for it.
It's on the sign.
Oh.
What is it?
I'm telling you there's a curve.
Oh, I'll lay it down. I'll hang it in the barn.
All right.
You're standing it up still.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it this way.
Now it's more visible.
Oh. But how will anyone know there's a curve? I got dirt in my eye.
There. All right.
Somebody probably hit it. This field looks great.
The one I got done.
Whoa! I fell in a hole.
Down in a hole.
Oh my God. I stick my foot all the way in there. He doesn't even care. Running away from me. Be dead in the ditch. He wouldn't even know. What a view. It's steep. Oh!
Step in a hole?
Yeah. So pretty though. Just for reference, I'm holding this at my face level. Hence why we needed to clear the field. We were going to drive around the property, but the farmer that owns the land surrounding ours has got stuff planted all the way to the edges. So we're going to walk around this 40 acres.
Well, this purple paint sucks. It's no wonder this paint was so cheap.
When you own so much land that you're not even sure how much land you own,
Yeah, we've
you
got
have to check.
This.
We're just making sure that we own these trees that go out to the curb. I knew it was wider at this end. I just didn't realize it was that dramatic of a curve.
Yeah, we've got to own it. We'll hit this, go down to the corner, and then we'll go up and hit the front of the woods, and then probably call it there for today. Because what I'll do is I'll go talk to Tom before I walk it and spray it, just to tell him. You know,
Yeah.
hey.
Don't hunt there.
Yeah, just tell him.
I
hey,
doubt
man,
he does somehow.
I'm sure he doesn't. I don't know if Butch does. That's the guy that works for him.
Okay.
But I'd rather just give him the respect to go and talk to him than him see me out there spraying and be like, what's going on?
Okay. Tom is the farmer that owns all of this. And like half of the county that we live in. So Brian worked for him when he was 12 years old, milking cows. Got us a game path through here.
What's that?
Make for good eating later. I'm telling the camera about your game path. So he's marking here so nobody else comes in and steals our game.
That's right. I may even have to come remark some of these because it's like, we'll look at them as we walk back by, the ones that we'd sprayed earlier, how dry they are.
Since it's soaking in.
Yeah, it's got to be way, like, super visible so that somebody can't be like, oh, I didn't know. Apple trees down in here. That's good too. That's probably why there's so many deer. Well, one of many reasons, but.
Oh yeah, see that one's almost invisible. It looks bright though.
I'd say it's at least to some degree it does matter. It does matter on what kind of tree.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that one is like way brighter.
I was trying to decide what Farmer Tom planted here. He pulled his corn really early, and his fields all have this in it. I think it's clover. Clover for his cows.
Clover and grass is one of the things you're supposed to plant when you free range them, so.
Well, he doesn't do that.
Well, no, he doesn't free range them, but I don't know if he can harvest it and then feed it to him later. I don't know.
Saturday morning, and our hero has arrived to help with the tractor. No joke. So the plan is to pull the mower deck off and leave it up here, and then coast the tractor down the hill. Old Farmer Pappy. Wow, it's not moving at all. They need to be able to pull the tractor up, but they can't. I'm not even sure how we're going to get it up this little bit of a hill here to get it back down the hill. Oh, I bet he's going to pull it with the truck. Spinning. Oh. He was not in neutral, apparently. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. You got it, you got it, you got it.
Good. I guess wait till I'm on the full decline and then I'll just hold the brake.
I'm going to unhook and get out of your way.
I know, but I mean, I'll hold the brake while you unhook.
Yeah.
No, he needs to be out of the way in case this thing starts to slide or run. I can just run into a tree and hurt myself and not hurt both of them.
Awesome.
Be careful.
Hey, yeah.
Stay on it. Don't get off.
Yeah, oh, I know.
Okay, don't jump off. If it goes for that tree, well, you're already in neutral, so let off the brake. The chances are if you're holding the brake, it's going to, you know,
Yeah, I know.
be careful.
From me, like out away from it.
Okay.
In case this thing starts to go.
Okay. I think this might be the craziest thing we've done yet.
The only thing is that one tree.
That one right there?
No, that one straight in front of us.
Oh, yeah. That one. Here it comes. He's coming down nice and easy. This is not nearly as wild as I thought it was going to be. I was picturing him shooting down out of his truck.
Once I got around the curve, I was like,
Is he gonna ride it all the way home?
Fine.
He can't hear us. Oh no, I guess not. Probably could have if he kept going on it.
That guy can probably back in there pretty good.
That's true.
That tire slid the whole way down the hill.
I was holding the brakes.
Yeah, that one never slipped. That one did.
I could feel it chunking, but I was like, if I get real slow, once I get around the curve, even if I have to just take off, I'm fine. I'll tell you what surprised me is when you unhooked the truck and you pulled down the hill, I took my foot, put my foot on the
didn't
clutch,
want to go.
didn't move. I was like, I put my hand on the tire and pushed as hard as I was like, it's never gonna work. It did. It was enough.
Yeah. He's coming today or tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, he figured probably today. At least it's down now.
Good job, boys.
Brakes on.
So another crazy week here at Armstrong Acres.
Yep, I think this was probably our biggest setback so far. It's been a while since we've even had a setback, but this one
It's gonna be a pricey one.
hurts, yeah. This is gonna cost us a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of these things we plan for, you know, at least sort of expect, but this is one that we both just assumed that the tractor was fine. So this one's rough.
Yep. And usually when things break, I fix them myself, but we don't have the time for all that right now, so.
Yeah, or the space really, because
Yeah.
you said that your buddy at work told you needed like a flat concrete.
You have to literally split the tractor in the middle and roll them apart.
Yeah.
So you want like a flat concrete thing, and so we found a guy and he's gonna do it, and it's gonna cost us and set me back at least another couple of weeks on clearing the fields.
Yeah, but it's the way it goes. One step forward and a half a step back. That's not how that goes. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Something like that.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, so I think we've talked about it, and you can let us know in the comments what you think, but we've talked about doing an episode that kind of talks about the finances of this. What we put into it, what things cost. We're not going to get hyper specific on everything, but want to see if anybody was interested in that and knowing what goes into buying 2 piece of crap farms and trying to turn them into one nice farm. So it's hard to say it this week because I don't feel like I really made any progress.
Well, you did get one field done. We got the signs put up. You know, we got the trees painted.
Yeah, we
So-
definitely got some stuff done. Just
Yeah.
this one's harder
Yeah,
to say it, but
I hear you.
I'll let you say it this time.
We're making a little progress.